Hello, folks, and welcome to the Movie Mad channel. And I'm going to do my weekly watches, but I'm going to do it slightly differently. I'm going to film at different times. I'm going to film before, after the movie when I watch it. So, what movie are we going to watch tonight? It's Saturday night. We're going to watch. Oh, I'm not going to watch The Kitchen when you turn the camera on. We're going to watch Trap by M. Night Shyamalan. A little couple of facts about the film before we watch it. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in now so we can see the TV better. It looks a lot further away in this camera than it does in actual real life. There we go. So we're going to watch Trap by M. Night Shyamalan, and just a few facts about the film before we watch it. First of all, thanks to Darren, the comic book guy, for sending me this 4K version. It's a father and a daughter trapped at a concert where sinister things happen, starring Josh Hartnett, Alison Pill, and Salika Knight. 30 million budget and 1 hour 45. So let's watch the film and I'll tell you my thoughts afterwards. I do like M. Night Shyamalan. I have got some great films from him. We've got Unbreakable, Signs, The Sixth Sense. So, he did do The Sixth Sense, didn't he? Definitely did. So let's watch Trap and see how I get on with it. Goodbye for now. Too tired to talk about Trap. Talk about it in the morning. Hey folks, it's now the next morning, and as I was saying in the start of the video, I watched Trap last night, but I got to the end of the movie, it was about midnight, and to be honest with you, I didn't feel like filming and talking about it at that point, which was my plan, film at the start and the end of the movie, but next morning, the movie's still fresh in my mind, so that's not too bad. So again, thank you to Darren, the comic book guy, for sending me Trap. Let's talk about the picture quality first of all. I thought it was excellent. It's got Dolby Vision, it's got Dolby Atmos, although I didn't have my surround sound in because it was quite late. So I can't give you an opinion on the audio because I'll need to watch it again. The steelbook itself is nice. It's got a nice picture of Josh Hartnett in there. The 4K black disc. And the Blu-ray. Don't put my fingers on the disc. What am I doing? Right, let's do that. So let's talk about Trap. In fact, instead of me holding it, why don't we put it up here in the background so you can see? No, my luck, it'll go and fall. Okay, so while I was watching the film, I actually had a bit of paper and it was dark, and I wrote down my thoughts in the dark. So what my writing's going to be like, I don't know. Let's see what I actually wrote, or if I can read it. Right. I gave the synopsis of the film. I done that earlier before the start of the movie. Josh Hartnett. For me, it felt weird he was playing a dad, because I've just watched The Guardian lately, and he's the young guy in The Guardian, and then now he's playing a dad, and I'm thinking he was only really young a few years ago. Then I realised The Guardian's 2003, so he's probably the same age as me. Or he might even be younger. Let's see how old he is. Josh Hartnett age. If I could spell Josh Hartnett, that'd be easier. Coincidentally, He's the exact same age as me. He's 46. Brilliant. Right in the middle of the filming, dogs go crazy. I'm just going to leave that in because you know what? It's life. It happens. So, Molly, I'm filming. I know. So, it just felt weird in playing a dad. And so the story of the movie is there's a concert. Spoiler alert, if you didn't want to know about Trap, you probably shouldn't have watched this video. Josh Hartnett takes his daughter to a concert and he notices all these cops outside, and you're thinking, what's all these going on with all these cops? But there's a serial killer, and they know the serial killer is going to be at the concert, and there's this FBI profiler trying to catch him, blocking all the exits, interviewing every male within the range of the serial killer. And Josh Hartnett, cool as he is, cool, calculated, cold serial killer, starts to get in a bit of panic, and he has to engineer his way to get out of this concert. And through manipulation and cold calculating, he manages to do that. So I thought the whole bit in the concert was excellent. Once he got out of the concert, that's when I thought the film took a little bit of dip. Because I was thinking, you know, he's got out, just let him out away or something like that. But then it continued into his own house, and I think it just lasted a bit too long. And he eventually escapes. But you really want to see him get his comeuppance, to be honest with you. So that was a little bit of a disappointing ending for me. But overall, the film kept me entertained. I watched it the entire way through. I wanted to see what happened. So maybe it wasn't as, you know, maybe I'm second guessing myself. I just thought the first half of the film was much better than the second second half. There's plot twists, things like that happen in the second half. I just think the first half of the premise of the movie was much better. Still, I thought it was a decent film, worth watching. It's a bit different from an M. Night Shyamalan I'm used to, though. Or is it? No, it's not, because it's got twists, it's got turns. It's just a bit different. So overall, what would I give it? You know, if you was to give the movie a 10, what would I get? What would I give it? I'm just thinking. I'm looking to see what other people have given it, but overall, I use IMDb. Overall on IMDb, let's see what rating it's got. What Josh Hartnett? What is he trapped? I should have looked up Josh Hartnett, should I? It's overall got a 5.8, and I was going to give it a 6 or a 7. For me, it's a 6 movie says it's just okay. It's just okay, and I wouldn't recommend it. A 7 means I probably would recommend it. 7 to 10, I'd recommend. I think I liked it enough to give it a 7. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 movie mads, whatever that is. So I hope you've enjoyed my review of Trap. And again, once again, thanks to Darren for sending me it. I think I'm going to try and watch more of my movies off my shelves and try and do this. Oh, well, certainly the new ones. Anyway. So, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll catch you next time on the Movie Mad channel.